Ah, Elden Ring invasions. The perfect toxic unfair corner of the game that the casual player cannot seem to hate enough. My last invasion build dropped the same day as the 1.03 patch, which buffed arcane damage and basically made the Rivers of Blood the new most hated and memed weapon in the game. I'd like to say I'm only partially responsible for this, but at least everyone loved the video. For today's build, I wanted to go a slightly different route. For those who don't know, invasions are a mechanic put in place to balance co-op gameplay. When you invade, you essentially become a part of the game itself. NPCs won't attack you, you can interact with the environment, and you can hide or attack at any given time. Invasions are bracketed based on soul level and weapon upgrade level, so if I found a weapon that doesn't scale at all off of your stats, I could basically use it at any level and still be effective. That's where the jar cannon comes in. This weapon's damage is just purely based off the ammunition and the weapon upgrade level, so if I got it without leveling up at all, I could once again have a massive advantage over the players in my bracket. Sorry, YouTube. I went with a hero class for the high strength level, and I once again needed a name that would annoy people, so I went with Hot Dog 5000. Simple psychological warfare. I immediately skipped the entire early game and headed over to Volcano Manor, where I absolutely destroyed the Godskin Noble with no summons, by the way. This gave me 50,000 runes to buy early game items and do the small amount of leveling that I would need for the jar cannon stat requirements. I also got the Radagon Source Heal, which boosts all your stats by the cost of making you take 10% more damage, but I mean, you guys probably know this by now. Along the way, I got the Dectus Medallion so I could access the Altus Lift, and I made my way over to the Volcano Cave where the jar cannon is. This entire journey is just full of monsters that can one-shot me, but I managed to get over there mostly unscathed. Now we've got the drip. Oh! After I defeated the demi-human queen, I did it. I mean, I had the jar cannon, but unfortunately for me, this was still the beginning of the build. I needed ammo, and the only unlimited supply of lightning great bolts is up at the mountaintop of giants. So once again, I would need to get a level 11 character all the way up there. Aw shit, here we go again, .mp4. This basically meant I had to wrong warp my way into the Untitled Capital and then spend another 20 minutes of my life shooting Godfrey with a bow without making a single mistake, or I would die. Easy. I then used the Morgott Shackle glitch to break his AI. You can perform this just by using the shackle 3 times outside the door. It's probably the easiest AI break in the game for one of the more difficult bosses. I finally made it to the Mountaintop of Giants and made my way all the way over to this nomadic merchant so I could buy the lightning great bolts. Now he's a long trek from the nearest grace, so for convenience sake, I thought, why not just kill him, take the bellberry, and give it to the twin huts, so when I buy more, I can just buy him from the round table hold. Big fucking mistake. This guy, this guy is the hardest boss. This took me over an hour to kill him. I could not do it. I literally lost more time dying and running back to him in that hour than I will ever save from buying the bolts from the round table hold.
I've heard enough. Be gone.
He instantly runs over to his horse, and even when you knock him off, he just runs back to get. You have to frame perfect stagger this guy. I front stabbed him like 20 times. I tried knocking him off the edge so many times to get like a cheesy kill, and he just refuses to die. He refuses to fall off the edge. He won't. I can't even describe how mad I got. Like it was at least 5 times more mad than I was when I fought Malay. I don't even know who this guy is. Like he's some random, like he's a random traitor. He shouldn't. Why? Yes! Yes! I can't fucking believe it, dude. We saved so much time. The final setup for this build is the Radagon Source Heal, Ritual Sword Talisman, which boosts my damage by 10% when I'm full health, Lightning Scorpion Charm to boost my lightning damage, and the Arrow Sting Talisman, which, you guessed it, boosts my range weapon damage. I also got the Albinorc Mask to look as stupid as possible, you know, more psychological warfare, and I got the Physic Mix that boosts your lightning damage by 20% for 3 minutes. This, all these damage buffs finally made it so I could actually one-shot some people if they had super, super low vigor. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I mean, these videos are super fun to make. I really love making these builds, and honestly, the best part is like when it's all said and done and you've like made something and you can just gather PvP clips and You know, I'll just roll the footage. That sucks. What was that? He fell. He fell. This guy right here to the left. What is that combo?